Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Shilpa Data Insights.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be discussing one major interview question. So I have covered a lot of questions already related to PySpark and SQL. So this will be a continuation of that. So today's video will be related to SQL, which is being asked in one of the top MNC company, that is the Big Four consulting company, that is Deloitte. This question is asked not only in Deloitte but in other companies as well, because this is a medium level question that we are going to solve, and it has major basic concepts that you should be aware of. You should be practicing these questions because it will help you getting a lot of basic concepts related to SQL, and also you will become a pro in SQL by practicing these questions. Just don't watch the video. Once I explain you the question, please pause the video, practice it by your own, so that you should be able to solve this question whenever you get this question in front of you. And I will be solving this question in one or two ways. You can solve it in multiple ways. Whichever way you are solving, put it in the comment section. We can definitely check that out and we can also solve it in that way, right? So let's get started with today's question that is related to SQL and is being asked in Deloitte. So the question says product price at a given date. So there is a table which is products table, in which we have product ID, new price and change date. Now you have to write a solution to find the prices of all the products on the date, that is 16th of August 2019. Return the result in any order. So what we need is, we need to find the prices of all the products on date 16th of August. And if in case the price is not mentioned for 16th of August, the closest value we need to pick it up. And we also need to see if in case the date is more than 16, then we have to get the price 10. So let me first create the table and show you what exactly output you need. Now, once I create this table, I am inserting some data in the table. I will go ahead and give you the data set so that you can practice it by your own. Now, in this particular data set, if you will see, I have these data, that is product ID, new price, change date. Now, what does the question say? The question says is, you need to find the price of all products. Means you have to find the price of the product ID 1, 2 and 3. Now, the price of product ID 1 should be such that the price is less than 16 or equal to 16th of August. So I could see for product ID 1, I have 16th of August. For product ID 2, I can see there was a price on 14th of August and 17th of August. So what we need to pick is anything which is less than or equal to 16, right? So I need to pick the 14. Now the next question here is for product ID 3. I could see this product ID 3 is greater than 16th of August. Means after 16th of August, this product ID 3 has been purchased, right? So I don't need this. So in that case, what is my older price? I need to take that. And my older price as per the question is, it has price 10. So I need to pick that price 10. So there are three things that we need in this solution. Always divide the solution into separate sections and solve it piece by piece, right? Which is called modularization. And then you solve one piece and then combine it with another one. Now, the first part is you need to find the price of all products. Means the all products should be there. Product ID 1, 2 and 3. All of them should be there. And the date should be either less than 16 or equal to 16. If in case there is no price which is below 16th of August, then put that price as 10. Okay. So let's first find the price of all the products, right? Which is less than or equal to 16. Now for price, for product 1, I could see it is 35, right? For product 2, it is 50, and for product 3, I should have 10. Now, how can I solve this question? I can go ahead and do a select star from product so that it refreshes, make sure that the data is there in the products table. The next thing that I need to do is I can partition the data on the basis of product ID, and I have to order the data on the basis of change date. Then I can go ahead and get the date which order by the descending, right? So let me write this down here. So I will do a CTE. In that CTE, I will do a select star from products. In this particular CTE, I will be calculating for each partition, what is my price for that date, right? So I'll create a partition, right? And then I will row number it by descending of the change date. So what I will do is I will create, let's say I'll put a star and I'll create a new column, right? So that new column, I will do a row number. Over partition by my product ID, and then I'm ordering it by change date, and I'm doing it by descending from products. So what I will do is I'll just do a select star from CTE to show you how exactly my result data set will look like. Let's see if there is a syntax error. Over partition by product ID and order it by descending, right? So now I'm rerunning this code. Now you will see this is my RN. Okay, so for product ID 1 is in one partition, product ID 2 is in the second partition, and product ID 3 is in the third partition. So for the first partition, it has row number it, but it has done a change date which is in descending. So 16 come first, then 15, then 14. Similarly for product ID 2, we have the change date 17 and then 14, right? So we have the row number 1 and 2. If you don't know how exactly row number works, please watch my previous video. I've explained you exactly how the row number is working, right? I'll pin that in the I button. Now, as I have my Rn, what I need is I want my Rn is equal to 1. But before that, what I need is I want to also go ahead and filter the data set by the change date, right? So in this, I will go ahead select star from CTE where Rn is equal to 1 and change date is less than equal to this. So what I will do is I'll put this change date in my CTE itself because I want the solution like that. Okay, so I'll remove it here. I'll place it in this condition. Okay, so when let me remove this. Now you will see I will not have this 17th one because I am filtering it out and getting only for 16th of August. So I'll not have this 18th also, right? So I'll just run this command. You will see what exactly the result data set shows. It says cannot resolve this particular thing. I think it's a string format. Right. So you will see we have product ID 1, we have all the dates less than or equal to 16, we have product ID 2, and if we will see, we don't have product ID 3 because the date is greater than 16. Now, what I will do is now I just want the data which is having Rn equal to 1 because I want only for 16th right here, and for second I just want the first value. I don't want all other values. So I don't want these two. I just want this or I want this, right? So what I will do is I'll put a where Rn equal to 1. Okay. So now as I see, I have two rows for product ID 1, which is my new price, which is on 16th. Product ID 2, I have this price on 14th. But I don't see this particular record, that is product ID 3. What does my question say? It says to find prices of all products on the date 16 or before that, right? So I have to find the prices of all the products. But here I don't see the price of third, that is product ID 3. So what I need to do, this is a thing that you need to actually think. Now the next step is how to find that particular product and give that value as 10, right? Because we don't have anything. So initially all the product price is 10, right? So what I'm going to do next is, let's say I will go ahead, if I go ahead and do a select star from products, what I'm getting all the products. So here I want my product ID 3 also, right? And I don't want the duplicates. So let's do one thing. I'll do a distinct product ID from products. So it will give me distinct 3 values. Now what I can do is I can do a join of this particular distinct product ID with my other. So what I will do is, let me copy this, right? I will show you what I mean. Now we have this. Instead of this, what I will do is I'll wrap this in another CTE, right? Then I will do a select from my products P. I'll do a left join my CTE2 on products, right? And in this, what I need to select? I need to select what columns? I need to select my product ID, right? From my products table, so that I get all the values, and I want my price. Okay, these two values I need. So for price, I will use my C dot price. But here is a catch again. Let me go ahead and execute. Let's see, what is my price called? It's the new price itself. So let me rename this as, price. And let me also put the column names. It's always better to put the column names so that you know what all columns you are selecting. So I am selecting product ID, new price, and row number this, but I also need my change date. Okay, so these columns I will again go ahead and rename so that I have my CTE proper. Right now, in this, from the CTE I will be selecting my price. So let me see if the columns are deriving it properly. I don't see that C. What is my C? This is my CTE2, doesn't have my price, right? So let me check. Okay, because I did not change it here, I changed it in the above one, right? So let me copy this and paste it again here just to see what mistake is being done here. I will copy here, select my column name. Okay, I don't know which one I selected. Let me just select the column names that I created. Okay, now it will select the price. So there is one more extra comma. See, these things will happen when you start coding, right? And you have to solve these things by your own. Now, I could see I have my price, I have my product ID. Here, I have not mentioned the distinct keyword from my products table, right? So what I can do is I can create another CTE in which I am just getting the products data, right? So from this, or I can do one more thing here is I can apply a distinct here directly so that it gives me the distinct value, right? I don't have to create another CTE for this. Okay, so we have this. Now you see this is a null value that is coming in the price. So what you need to do with this null value is you need to replace this null value with 10. So I'll use a COALESCE function. I'll use the c.price. If in case it is null, then I want to put this as 10. So I'll rerun this code and you will see all the values are coming. That is product ID 1, 2 and 3, and it has the price 35, 50 and 10. So if you have seen, we have a lot of concept in this particular question. First concept is how to actually partition the data based on the row number and how do you order it by descending, right? That is a windowing function that we utilize. The second thing is we have to get the distinct product ID from the products table and then do a left join to get the value of the product ID which is not present in our CTE. And when we get a null value, we had to replace it by a distinct value as per the question, and that's what we did. So I hope you have understood this particular question. If you have not, please rewatch the video step by step and actually write the code by your own, because when you're writing the code by your own, you may make some mistakes in the syntax and everything, which you really need to correct. And debugging is a very important skill that you need to have if you want to work in the projects. So if in case you like this video, do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. And till the next video, stay tuned, keep learning and keep growing.
Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you have a good day.